Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Patterson Urban Homestead. I'm Eric. So, guess what showed up in the mail yesterday? I didn't quite expect it this soon. It's been a month. My Omlet automatic chicken door has finally showed up. There she is. So I was going to do an unboxing yesterday. I came outside and started, but the cicadas were so loud I was yelling at the camera. So hopefully this morning will be a little quieter and we'll get this thing, take a look at it and see if we can get it installed today before it gets too loud. Let's get started. So like I said, the Omlet Auto Door showed up, and this is also the light. I got the extra light that goes with it. It did take about 4 weeks to show up, but it did say it was on back order. This is the green one. The gray one, it said was out of stock, so I didn't even think about buying that. So it may have come in the same, but I think I would have preferred the gray instead of the bright green here. So let's go ahead and open her up. Came very well packaged, I thought. Get off me. Wow, look at this book. How to install the Omlet Auto Door. Man, this thing's thick. Look at this. This is a book. Hopefully it's not that difficult. Oh, I see. It appears that the majority of this is instructions how to set the auto door to open in different languages, which is that's probably pretty good. Anyway, oh, it's big. I like how big it is. But again, this is the light. I got the light that comes with it. I had previously opened it just to check it out. Looks like some mounting hardware. The light itself, nice long cord, I like that. Let's go ahead and set this to the side. So I see this door as it's kind of extravagance. I didn't really need it. I saw it on a few videos that I watched, and I was like, I want that. But I can see where it would come in handy for me. I mean, I go to work pretty early in the morning. It's usually, I leave here around 6:30, and you know, later in the season the sun won't be coming up until later. So you know, I don't necessarily want to go out, open the chicken door when it's pitch dark out. There's not a whole lot of light. There's a school over here, so I mean there is some light over there, but again, I don't want to attract any predators to my girls. So here we go. Let's see. I said this looked packaged quite well. There's some hardware. Boy, that's a lot of hardware. Look at that. There's a gear in there, so I assume that's important. Let's see what that's about. Oh, I bet you I know what that is. It's a bracket for opening. And set that to the side. Oh, there's the control unit that everything will plug into. Oh, there's a bracket for it to swing. And here's the door unit itself. This will plug into the control unit. There's another plug that'll plug from the light into the control unit. there it is. The cicadas stay quiet long enough. Let's get it installed. Does not appear that batteries are included. Alright, I'm going to need my glasses. Okay, so I've taken a look at the directions. Seems to be fairly straightforward. Kind of weird. The only worded instructions are in foreign languages, other than English, I should say. Not foreign. But, I guess they are foreign to me. So, let's see. The first thing it has us doing is taking this cover off. It says it stays off until step 10. Taking a little chance here, doing this out on this table. But the truth is, we don't have a whole lot of room in the house. Matter of fact, we don't have any room in the house. Alright, so there's that. Oh, it's got a nice little water seal on it. That's as good. So this is the mechanism in which opens and closes the door. That's a nice little Alright, so this guy turn the page. This fits on here. No. So, right, and then this slips down here, on top of that. Where that little thing is. That is connected. Okay, now we're putting those back in. Making sure there wasn't another step, because it said to keep it off until step 10, and we're only on step 8, where it says to put it back back on. Tell you what, this is pretty heavy duty plastic. I mean, and I'm glad to, because this wasn't cheap. It was about 200 bucks. All right. So what are we doing with these things? Nothing? These go on the back for this. Okay, so we're putting the door on. Alright. Flip it over. These 4 screws go in. Alright, and you fit in where and how. Little spider. Don't think it matters. They appear to be the same, and they're not marked A or B or anything like that. Let's see. Goes down, that goes down. It's right in there. Oh, that's to keep it on track. I see. Okay, so those little brackets keep the track on. Alright, well, just so you guys know, the 4 AA batteries do not come with the Omlet, and you will need to purchase those. I have 3 currently, so I'm going to have to run out and get some batteries. There it is. So I believe this is the bottom, yes. So yeah, those keep the doors on. Looking good so far. I'm gonna have to make a run to the store, get some batteries. This takes 4 AA's. And like I said, I have 3. So we'll do that and we'll get back at it. See you then. Okay, I'm back. I got the batteries, but I think we need to install the door first before we go messing with the controller. So we're gonna go install the door on the coupe and see how that goes. All right. Okay, so first things first, we got to remove the old door, or the framing to the old door. It's pretty simple. I didn't make it too difficult. This just has a little pin in it, and this comes right off. So, not a big deal. That comes off, and we'll just unscrew the other part. The girls finally started eating cicadas. Don't worry, girls. Checking out what I'm doing over here. Okay. So let's just see here what we got. You guys are all checking it out, aren't you? You figure out what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing too. Alright, let's see what we got here. Now, the directions don't call for a level and clamps. That's just my OCD. So when I cut this opening, don't laugh at my rough. It is pretty bad. I went ahead and measured or looked up. I knew I was getting this door, so I went ahead and looked up to see how big the opening should be, and cut it to those specifications.
forever. Carpenter's pencil will not fit in there. So I'll have to use something else. Tighten that down a bit more. Here we go. Anybody interested, it's a 1/4 inch. So these brackets go on the other side with wing nuts. And it just attaches to it pretty. I guess I could have put it in the stud, but I didn't. I didn't want to have to use other screws. These go with it. So. Ladies, be nice. I wonder if I could use these. There's no reason I can't, right? We'll see. We will see. What do you think, ladies? Huh? Probably going to have to use the long end. There we go. Is going to be underneath or the ramp on the inside. Let's go see what we got here. Okay, I was able to get the door on with the little brackets and the wing nuts. Now we'll go over and take a look at the controller, get it set up and configured. Looks like the configuration is the most difficult part of this. See you over there. Okay, so this looks pretty easy peasy. So you take out these 4 little screws that are on each side here, right? Flip it over, take it off. Here's where your batteries go. Then you take these 3 screws out, and on each of this is the light, will be plugged into here, like so. and the door itself gets plugged in over on this side and routed through, and then through here, and then you screw it back together. So instead of trying to explain all this over by the coop, I want to make sure I don't lose any screws, so I'm just going to do it over there and just explain to you guys what I'm doing. I'm not sure how this is supposed to mount, but we'll figure that out once we get over there. I didn't want to put the batteries in until everything was connected, because that's what it says. Alright, so we'll see you guys over there. Alright, here we are. So that is going to go on like so. Right. Alright, so that'll go up here. Now it says to put this where it doesn't get shade, or my whole yard's shaded, so it's kind of hard for that not to happen. This is facing west, so at least we'll get when the sun goes down, we'll be able to determine when the sun goes down, and that's when I needed to close the door, or turn on the light, close the door, and then turn off the light. Let the back open, and all the chickens jumped back there to see what I was doing, and then they wouldn't leave. Alright, so the next thing is to take off this little bracket here, little white bracket where it plugs in. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. So these little screws come out, and the cable feeds up through here, and the door plugs into this one, and the light, or it says heater right here, I'm sure you can't see that. Cicadas, doggone it. And the light plugs into this one. Alright, you guys can come around the back with me. Maybe. We can figure this out. So, as you'll see right here, this is a grow light that I've used inside for a while. The girls didn't seem to be hip to just coming in. It was too dark for them, so I put this in here. And that's a good thing I got the Omlet with the light. I didn't think about chickens being afraid of the dark or not being able to see in the dark. So again, glad I got it. I'm wanting to put that light. Where am I wanting to put the light? I guess I could just put it right above there. There, and I'll just pull the string through. I'll just pull the wire through. So hopefully that'll be enough light for them. We'll have to see. Like I said, we'll just pull this through to the outside, or maybe we should bundle it on the inside. I don't know which. One of those things. Need to figure out how the thing works. Well, let's go read the user's manual. Good evening, everybody. Haven't recorded the end of this video for a few days because I hadn't figured out exactly how the door worked yet. The instructions on how to set up the door are there, but they don't really describe the mechanism in which, or the order. They don't really describe the order in which things happen. So it's taken me a few days to figure it out, right? Let's see. I'm not sure we'll be able to see that. Let's see. Can we see that? I'm not sure. Alright, that says the door is going to close in 9 minutes, right? So, let me just show you here. It's in light mode. Current light is 6-7%. I have it to open on 15%, which is working out. I have it now to close at 45%. No delay. No close delay, and the night light is on, right? All right, it says 9 minutes. So I've determined this is what's happening. I have it set for the door to close at 45% light. Once it reaches 45% light, it sets a timer. It waits 15 minutes. Then it's going to turn the light on in the coupe because I have the night light option checked, or as a Y instead of an N, as a no. Right? So let's say 9 minutes, so that's about 9:30 tonight. Now the chickens are already in the coop. They went in there about 9 o'clock-ish, or they started pacing back and forth, going in and out about 9 o'clock. Probably doesn't look like it's dark here yet, but it is. It's getting dark. So we're gonna wait and see if the light comes on at 9:30 or in 8 minutes now. Let's check back in. And the light came on. What is that chicken doing? Next thing I don't know is how long does it take for the light to go off and the door shut? Okay, well, it looks like it takes about 5 minutes, and that's what I'm going with. So I may decide to bump up the darkness ratio to, and then add, oh, there's a bat. Okay, well, it looks like it takes about 5 minutes after the light comes on for it to go out and the door shut. So that's about a total of 20 minutes after the initial threshold is reached before the door closes. So your threshold, so I currently have it at 45%, so it hits 45%, goes down to 15 minutes, turns on the light. There's deer over in the, turns on the light, waits another 5 minutes, turns off the light, and then closes the door. Let me see if I can get a shot of these deer. So that's the middle school over there. I don't know if you can see those deer from here. See if I can zoom in.